Hi Taurus, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a tarot reading for obviously anybody under the sun, moon, rising sign of Taurus. I've got a Chariot card come out. Decision, direction. We'll see how that relates. This is a what you need to know reading. It may involve a Cancer. If you have Cancer in your chart, it may be relevant. The sun is in and out of at the moment. It's just shone through on a Aries reading as I was talking about the sun, and it hasn't gone away yet, which is lovely. I love the sunshine. It's just if the lighting changes, it's the sun, it's not me being weird. But yes, there's everything you need to know about role reversals, the deck that I'm using, if I pull an oracle card, and where you can find aspects of your birth chart to see where your planets, certain planets and moon, sun, rising signs, all that sort of thing in your birth chart. You can find it on the link below. Let's have a look. As I said, roles can be reversed within a reading. So if you feel like the perspective is from the other person, if you're considering another person, then it absolutely can resonate that way. Not everything will resonate, but if it does, take what does resonate and use that how you need it. It won't resonate with everyone. It's a general read. Okay, what else do we need to know for Taurus? What else does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Magician, you're trying to manifest your own future. You know where it is you want to go. And you're making it happen. Trip that may involve water. Could be a trip. You're trying to make a trip happen. If you are, go with Aries. They're about to go on an amazing trip. Not all of them. Some of them, obviously. There we go. What's this? Strength. Surviving against adversity. That's weird. A load of stuff's just landed on my table. Two of Wands, making a plan. So at the moment you're planning somewhere you want to go, or something you want to be, or you have a vision of where you want to be in the future, and you're currently trying to make the magic happen, make it happen. The good news is, without the right way up, you do have everything at your disposal to make this happen, and you are stubborn to a fault, Taurus, so you will probably make this happen regardless. But you can balance everything. Everything here is about balance and strength. And strength isn't about brute force. Strength is about that more tender, not manipulation. That's not the word I'm looking for. Resilience. It's resilience rather than brute force. It's that. Well, it's you basically, isn't it? Plodding along, keeping it going, making sure that you are heading to where it is you want to head. The Two of Wands would suggest making a plan of where it is you want to go. Have that vision in your head to make it happen. Which is obviously true because you've got the Chariot come up. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. So that's about abundance, independence. You are able to do this without the help of anybody else. If you need to hear that. If you're waiting for somebody else for the right time to do something, I can't do that until I've met the person I want to be with. I can't do that until they can do it with me. I can't go travelling on my own. I have to wait until my best friend can get leave, or they finish uni, or if it's a case of I want to buy a house but I can't buy a house until I've met the person I want to be with, or I can't buy a house because I've only just started this relationship with someone. Buy it on your own if you have to. Because you should do whatever you need to do regardless of another person. They just add to your joy, not create your joy for you. They are not the source of your joy. This is very much an independent, I know where I want to be, I know where I want to go, and I need to keep going that direction. If it's to do with something you need to buy, like a big purchase, like a house or a car, Chariot is travel, car, or a motorbike. I'm getting a motorbike. You will find the money for that. You will find a way to afford that car. Yeah. You've worked hard. Even if it takes you a little bit longer than you're hoping for, you will get there. You will climb that mountain to where you need to be. to get to where you need to go. Getting outdoors, an outdoors trip. Somebody wants an outdoors trip to happen and they're looking, they don't think they can afford to do it right now. They can't afford to do it right now. Look at your finances, because if anyone's good with money, Taurus, it's you. Taurians are very good with money. Yeah, at the moment I'm getting that you're seeing a financial mountain you have to get over, or a cost to go travelling. It could be to the taking a road trip across America, or getting New Zealand. Trip to New Zealand. If you feel like you can't afford it, seriously look at your finances, because I think you'll find you can afford. And do a bit of research, a bit of shopping around, be dogged at it, look at it, plan it, look out for what you want to do. I think believing, if you just believe that you can afford it and that you will find what you need for the price you have in your budget, if you do enough searching around, it's out there so that you can do it. You will have the money that you need to take this trip. I think it's within your reach and you don't think that it is. I'm getting resilient. If you want it to happen, you will be resourceful and resilient in what you need to take this trip. Sorry if there's music, it's my next door neighbour. Sometimes they're a bit loud, but then I'm a bit loud back, so. Ace of Wands, inspiration. That spark. You've had an idea. See, you've got the 2 and the 1. So the 1 is the spark, the initial idea, the spark, the inspiration. It's the 1 suit is all about will and just knowing it has to happen. It's like you see a person and spark, you know they're the person, or you pick up a Jane Austen book, and you just know you have to write, you have to be a writer that has inspired you. It's inspiration and will and making that happen. And the 2 of Wands is having the idea, and this is putting plans in place to make that happen, even if that is planning and knowing where it is you want to be in, even if you know that by the end of next year you want to travel to New Zealand, and you know you can put a plan in place and you are resourceful enough to put the extra money you have aside, and you will get there. You will get to that place of where you want to be. If this is to do with a career, you need to start researching courses that you want to do or what it could do. If you think you can't afford it, because it could be that you're chasing a career and you think you can't afford a pay cut to chase it, you will find that you will be able to afford it, to afford that pay cut. It's just about being resilient, being dogged, researching. I'm getting that it is something you want to do, but finances are holding you up. You will find a way to afford it. Just through sheer will, like, I am going to fucking do this. This is what I want to do. Oh my God, you're not going to stop me. I want it to happen. I'm going to make it happen. Literally, like a bull. I'm going to do this. This is happening. I'm ploughing on and doing it regardless. Money will come to you. Money will come to you. You will make this happen. By hell or high water. By hell or high water, you will make this happen. At the moment, you probably feel a bit penned in and blocked into having it, but if you look, there is a path forward into the light. There is. Things may seem a bit bleak and barren and non-abundant right now, but you need to focus and know. You have to know with every fibre that you will get there, that you will do this, that you will have that job, that you will have that trip, that you will have that house. And know, and just keep that vision in sight. Stick to your path. Do not doubt that you can achieve it. This is a warning. The 8 of Swords is all about doubt, self-doubt, a lack of belief that you can do something, mental energy. Do not let your ego, your little voice in the back of your head of doubt tell you that you can't do this. You can do anything you want. You can do anything in the world that you fucking want to. Do not let some stupid little doubt voice in your head, negativity, tell you otherwise. You are more than capable of achieving this. You are more than capable of going out and getting it. If you look, the mountains that are here where you want to be roaming free, that almost mirrors it. It's almost the same set of mountains. They're clouded by what I can only describe. What was coming to my head just then is mind fog, brain fog. You are literally blurring your own vision with negativity and doubt. You are literally, you need to just go, when you hear that little voice that goes, oh God, I'm never going to make enough money to go on this trip. There's a difference between wishing and believing. At the moment you're wishing, you need to believe that it's going to happen. You're wishing it would happen. By wishing that it will happen means you're focusing on the lack of it not being there now. What you need to do is believe that it will happen, and you will find that abundance will come to you, that the way will open up for you to follow this path that you really want to get to. I'm going to pull a Moonology card because it feels like you need that one. I'm not getting romance as such. This is a personal goal just for you. There are no cups here. There's no romancy cups. It's no emotions. This is just you wanting to chase something, and you need to do it regardless of another person. Because even when there is a figure in it, it's one thing on its own, other than the Magician and the Two of Wands. It's one river flowing, one bear climbing across the mountains, one cactus surviving in the desert, one of each element. It's very much something you need to do for yourself regardless of another person right now. One sword on its own, one of each colour. Even though there's two, there's one of each colour, one of each type. This is something that you need to do for you, and you don't have to justify that to another person. You don't have to justify how you feel about this to another person either, because I'm getting that somebody else is going to fill your head with self-doubt. Stick to your focus, stick to your drive, and if they keep questioning it, don't even talk to them about it. Don't even talk to them. Just go, nope, no. Just stop having that conversation with them until they realise, and it's got nothing, they have no right to an opinion on it, because it's, well, they can have an opinion, but they have no right to have you take that opinion on board. Let's have a card for Taurus, please. A card for Taurus, a card for Taurus. There we go. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. This is you achieving your full potential. You just need to plan. You are practical. And like I said, you need to have a plan in place of how you want to get there. You don't have to share that plan with anyone. It's up to you what you do. You don't have to involve anybody else in it. But if you want it bad enough, you need to plan how you're going to make it happen, and then stick to that plan and make that plan happen. That's it, Taurus. That is it. If you want it enough and you feel it deep in your gut and you know that you believe it's going to happen for you, you will make it happen. You have the skills you need as a Taurus to make that happen. I hope that's everything you need to hear, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye for now.